There's something special about Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. It had aliens, action, and those moments of teamwork that made us feel like part of the team. But if you're picking the best episode, hands down it has to be the Perplexahedron. I mean, come on, it's got everything. A mind-bending alien maze, high stakes, and our favorite trio proving the way why they're the best to do it. Let's break it down because this episode is more than just another adventure, it's a masterpiece. So the episode kicks off with a distress signal. Pretty standard, right? Except this one comes from the Perplexahedron, the giant alien Rubik's Cube, floating in the middle of space. At first, it's already intimidating at a glance. But once Ben, Gwen, and Kevin step inside, you realize this isn't just some sort of a fancy alien structure. It's live. The walls move, the floors disappear. It's like a maze which is watching every step of the trio. It's like they're trying to trap them. And honestly, it works. The tension hits you immediately because you know this isn't going to be one of those beat up the bad guy and call it a day kind of stories. What really sets this episode apart is how it forces the team to think. Ben can't just go ultimate humongosaur and smash the way through with this one. Every move needs to be calculated. Take Echo for example. Ben uses him to scout ahead because duplication is perfect for exploring without risking everyone's lives. Then there's Big Chill who phases through the walls to avoid traps. It's moments like these that remind you Ben isn't just about the Omnitrix, he's got the brains to back it up.
No one's the boss of me, Tennyson. Remember that.
Please lighten up, Kevin.
Okay, Gwen.
Let's not forget Gwen and Kevin. Gwen, with her magic, is basically the team's safety net. She's calm, collected, and always one step ahead. And Kevin? Look, I know he's the hothead of the group, but in this episode he's sharp. Whether it's smashing through barriers or figuring out how to use his powers creatively, he really steps up. It's not just about individual moments, it's about how they work together as a team. Now let's talk about the Perplexahedron itself. This thing is wild. It's not just a maze, it's a predator. Every hallway looks the same, but each one has a new way to mess with you, whether it's a collapsing floor or walls that close in without warning. The whole thing is a puzzle, and it keeps shifting, so just when you think you figured it out, boom, it changes again. You can feel the frustration and fear as they try to navigate it, and honestly, that's what makes it so brilliant. It's not just a physical challenge, it's psychological. And then there's Galapagus. You remember him, right? He's the timid alien who sent the distress signal. At first, he feels like a liability. He's nervous, clumsy, and clearly terrified of Aggregor. But as the episode goes on, you start to feel for him. He's not just scared, he's been through hell. This place broke him. It adds an emotional layer to the story because it's not about survival anymore. It's about helping someone who feels completely powerless. And in the end, he proves he's braver than he thinks, which just hits you right in the feels.
The final act is where everything comes together. After what feels like an eternity of traps and puzzles, they finally reach the core of the Perplexahedron. And wow, is it epic? This massive glowing structure pulsing with energy feels like the heart of something alive. And the last challenge? It's not just a battle, it's a test of everything they've learned along the way. Ben, Gwen, and Kevin have to combine their strengths perfectly to shut it down, and when they do, it's one of those fist-pumping moments when you're just like, yes man, they did it. So it's one of those greatest moments of the episode. So why is the Perplexahedron the best episode? Simply, it's got everything we love about Ben 10. It's not just about fighting, it's about strategy, teamwork, and overcoming impossible odds. Now, enough of the fancy English. It's just good to see the trio work together in difficult situations. But hey, that's just my take. What about you? Is the Perplexahedron your favorite episode, or do you have another one in your mind? Let us know in the comment section below. And a super thanks to my friend Asker for being kind enough to have a cameo in my video. And if you haven't seen his videos by any chance, be sure to check his channel out, as he's made dozens of videos on Ben 10 in extreme detail, far better than my own videos. So yeah, that's it from me guys. Until next time, Cinematic Cosmos Critique, signing out.